correct punching. .53 fights behind him, Tillis. It's a huge record. And he's fought people like Tim Witherspoon. Actually, Witherspoon did away with him very quickly indeed. Took only 2 minutes and 16 seconds to beat Tillis in 1983. Pinklon Thomas, another former champion he's met, Greg Page. And he went the distance with Mike Tyson. He was the first man in Tyson's pro career to take Tyson the distance.
Sharper, Gary, sharper. Gary, don't look for the big one. Box it in. Come on, sharp.
This is certainly the biggest test that Gary Mason's had so far. The most difficult man before this was Alfonso Ratliff, the former World Cruiserweight champion. That was in February this year. And he struggled a little bit there, but he came through eventually and stopped Ratliff in the 6th.
Come on, Gary. Sharp, Gary, come on! Sharp, Gary, come on!
A little bit reminiscent of the Ratliff fight, this one, where Gary doesn't put him away early. He then begins to struggle a little bit. But his strength and his determination has always come through before. That's a pumping right hand into the side of Tillis' body, and Tillis is looking as though he might be beginning to slow down. And he's taken a few heavy whacks there, and Tillis walks towards Mason as though he was going to have a small conversation with him, but the referee stepped between them. And so we're coming up to round 5, which is the round in which Tillis lost his last fight against Evander Holyfield. It's the same round in which Frank beat him. So it might be a fateful round for him. Let's have another look at this good whack towards the end of the round that Mesa. There it is. Very nearly too far back, but it was legit, just about.
Seconds out, round 5.
Sharp, red alert, red alert. Sharp.
And Tillis not coming up off the stool very quickly there, waiting for the gum shield to be put in. Very slow to get to his feet.
Don't fall asleep. Come on, wake up. Sharp.
Nice little switch there from head to body. Tyson caught with a very good punch to the head and instantly came back with his own left. There's a bit of the quick Tillis there.
Watch him all time. Red alert, Gary.
Tillis is really beginning to soak the punches up now to head and body. And Mr. Van, the referee, is going to have to consider this very carefully as to how much he's going to let him take. Although Tillis is making those signs again that none of it matters, but how much do you let a man take? And the towels come in from the American corner. Bo Williford, the manager of Tillis, has thrown the towel in, and Tillis looks across at him in total disgust. But it was quite clear that Mason was more or less hitting him as he wished, and only Tillis' extraordinary strength was holding him up. And really, that's a pretty humane gesture on the part of Bo Williford, the manager of Tillis, although you can see Tillis thinks very little of it himself. But there we are, it's the 5th round again. That 5th round seems to be a fateful round for Tillis. Gary Mason has won again, 28 professional fights in a row, and come through his toughest test. Let's have a quick word from Frank about that. What did you think about all that?
That was a very good performance for Gary Mason, because Tillis was nobody's fool, you know, very cagey customer, you know, and he needs this at this time in his career. So it was a very good performance, Harry.
Did it surprise you that Bo Williford, the manager, threw the towel in?
Not really, because he cares for the guy, and you know he's been with the guy for a long time. He didn't want the guy to get any further sort of like damage to himself, so he fought a good thing at the right time, Harry.
Well, it's good to see the managers do that, because some of them let them go too far.
Yeah, true that.
Anyway, good win for Gary.
Right.
And we wish him luck when he fights for the British title, right?
Yeah, that'll be pretty soon, Harry, pretty soon.
Gary, well done. Tough old fight, nonetheless.
Yes, well, he was an experienced opponent, very cagey. I think Frank had similar sort of problems with him. What round was that it finished in?
It was the 5th, the same one.
Oh, so similar, yeah. But Frank cut him and I just stopped him in that round, which is always pleasing.
Were you surprised when the towel came in?
I wasn't, because he was looking a bit distressed. He was soaking it up, and I didn't think he had much left to offer.
Your mate Frank was urging you on down there. Could you hear him?
Yes, I took some of Frank's tips a couple of times. And
what were they?
Say Harry when you speak to Harry Carpenter.
Good lesson and a good win for Gary Mason. We've got Duke McKenzie coming up.